Oh, I'm here, guys. We're back. We're live. We're waiting on Al to come in. If he comes in or not, I'm not sure. And if he don't, he'll call in. He's running a little late tonight, but we're here. And we got a couple of things we want to talk to you guys about. We haven't been here in a while, and so the show must go on. I see you when I get back. All right, here we go, guys. And thank you guys for watching and supporting the show. Um, this has been a wild week this week. There's a lot of things that's going on, but the first thing I need to talk about is our sponsors. This sponsors the show. Excuse me, and that is Saber Team Tactical is the ones who sponsor the show. What's up, WK? Thank you for watching the show, and thank you for supporting the show and coming out to the Saber Team Tactical Day. And it was a great weekend. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that. And so, Saber Team Tactical. If you guys look on the front page, we are partnered with Right to Bear. This is a firearms protection company, just in case you guys get involved with in any type of altercation with the police for defending yourself for with a firearm or a blunt or sharp object. Now, with this program, it's not like the others. It's actually better because if you're convicted, you don't have to pay the money back. All the other programs, you got to pay the money back if you're convicted, and it protects you anywhere in the United States. And if you use the promo code SABER, you will actually save a lot of money per year. So you click on here and go to, let's see where we're going to go here. Okay. And you can look and you can see the rates. So it's actually $15 a month. Use the promotion code. It drops it down to 13. So, and then all the things is going to cover unlimited civil criminal defense, psychological support, expert witness. They're going to be expert witness for you. Firearm defense training. Boy. Use a promotion code, and you can save up to $2 off per month. Then it has a multiple state coverage, so it'll cover you for the state of Georgia right now. But if you add the multiple state coverage of $4, then you can add the bail bonds coverage up to $100,000, and they'll get you out immediately. They take care of all that themselves. And minor household children. If you have in the household, you want to actually add them in there, you can go ahead and add that in there. And it's actually an extra program. I am a member, and Al is also a member. So it's a good program to have just in case you get involved in something. You know, if you carry a firearm, you may have to use it. So be prepared. Don't get caught with your pants down. Then you got to mortgage your home and to try to protect that. Even if you're clear on any firearms incident, you still got to be very careful because what can happen is the people who that were involved, they can sue you because they find out you have a home and stuff. So what the next thing they're going to do is try to sue you for your assets. So you're going to lose that and your job and everything else. Now we got classes coming up. Our best class is the private 101s. Hit Al up and sign up for those. Those can be done one-on-one or at a group basis. And you just tell them what you want. Doesn't matter, what's your skill level. We're gonna get you up to speed. But any of the other classes we have, like the basic semi-automatic rifle class and the concealed carry stop the bleed pistol class, all those classes can be done on requests, like the shotgun self-defense class requests. We can do office, business, churches, or social group. And this weekend we have Stop the Bleed class. I lowered the price in that class down to $100. So if you still have time to get in on that class, I will close it out as of tomorrow night. And we got at least 4 people coming out to the class, and they're gonna have a good time. And we're gonna do some shooting and train on medical stuff. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do CATs and Israeli bandages on different parts of the body and how to triage and assess a person. And we also, next month is the last class of the year of 2023, the last big class, and that's the Rifle Tactical Gear class. That class you can only come out to that class if you're intermediate to an advanced student, and that's because we're going to be using primary and secondary firearms. If you're a beginner, this class is not for you. And if you want to get trained up for next year's class, you need to see myself or Al and get trained up for those classes, because you just can't walk out there and come into those classes, because there is a lot of stuff to cover. This class was developed when I was on active duty and with a recon team. And so I'm going to be teaching you guys a lot of reconnaissance stuff that we did, tactics and movement and drills that we used in real life. And the only thing I won't be teaching you guys was explosives. So, but it's an excellent class. If you got gear, if you have equipment that you want to test out with the primary, secondaries, and if you bought it on Amazon at some cheap place and you think it's going to work, bring it out. If it doesn't work, we'll break it. We won't physically break it, but it'll break on its own through what's going to happen. And I'll show you all the tips and tricks on how to run that gear and how to do a lot of other different stuff. And we will not be utilizing smoke grenades in this class. We will be using smoke grenades on the Stop the Bleed class, the medical rifle battle class, but I cannot use them in this class because it's a lot to cover, and I need everybody to be focused. And so this class is going to go all day, and it used to be a 2-day class, and I condensed it down to 1 day. Also, any of the classes that I have, the big classes, and if it's not a shotgun class, you can bring a 22 conversion kit for your ARs and your pistols. So you can save you some money on some ammunition, because the ammunition prices are going up. And we'll talk about that later too. So if you're going to get in on the Stop the Bleed medical class, come in now, because it's none of my classes are walk-on. So, you come on out, sign up now. And the Rifle Tactical Gear class, don't hesitate, sign up for that class, because that class size is only 6. And if 7 people, that's 7 person, you're not coming. So, if you're going to sign up for it now and get locked in. And go back up to the top and go to laser engraving. That's the laser engraving side of the company, and you can watch that video on leather patches. We do plaques, we can do magazines, we can do dog tags for you, mirrors, and other novelty items. Hit me up, saberteamtactical@gmail.com, and shoot me any type of questions or anything you guys want to ask me, and we can come up with prices and stuff too. Retirement gifts, you guys in the military, also police, firefighters, paramedics. You can think of stuff like that. Or if you want, I don't do firearms, but I will do your magazines for you, and various other different types of items. All right, so we're back. So what happened with us? We had a great time. What was it? On the 15th, October 15th, we had the meet and greet day that we had out in South River Gun Club, and it turned out to be a great time. But before I do that, I'm gonna let you guys know we're on Twitch. We're still on Kick, believe it or not. I don't know how we're still on Kick, and we're on the Mighty Rumble and YouTube. So tune in to any of those channels and give us a thumbs up on any of the channels. And if you had any questions on the channels, please ask some questions. But we're out at South River on the 15th of October. And we had a Saber Team Tactical meet and greet pistol only day. And that day was an excellent day. And let me pull up the page and I want to share it real quick because YouTube is playing tricks on us again. And I really want to show you guys some of the event that happened. Now, if you go to the Two Alphas Talk page on YouTube, you're going to clearly see it. And if you go to videos, you're going to see this video only has about 91 views over here on YouTube. Now, the funny thing about it is YouTube said we had a lot more people watch the video than in the last 7 days. And I'll show you proof of that. Now, if you guys missed it, there was a lot of shooting going on. And we did some competition stages where they were not competition stages, but they were set up like IDPA. And we did some staggered stages, and we did a lot of standards stages. Let me see if I got some in here. Yep. See, we also did the El Presidente shoot. We did some 20-yard shooting. We had a whole bunch of people who came out and they enjoyed themselves. They really enjoyed it. And we got about 7 stages in, and we did a lot of shooting. So it was about 100. I think the round count was maybe about 150 rounds, and pistol only. And we shot a lot, and we didn't have any movement shooting because the skill level of everybody shooting was different. We had some beginners out there, had some intermediate, some advanced students out there. So we didn't want to have any movement, so everything was stationary. And we even did at the end, we even did some one-handed shooting. This is one of our beginner shooters, and he shot pretty good to be a beginner. Here's one of our intermediate shooters, and we did strong hand, weak hand, and shooting. So it was a lot of fun. You really would have enjoyed yourself. So when we put something out there, meet and greet, you guys need to take advantage of it. Usually we're going to cut the sides off about 15 to 18 people. We're going to stop it from there because with 15 to 18 people, we can get in about maybe 6 stages with 15, 16 people. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. If you guys didn't come out, go on to YouTube or Rumble and watch the video and share it, because if you go and share it, if you watch the video, it's going to make you want to come out to the next one we have. And what me and Al been talking about, we're probably going to do this at least twice a year, once in the fall and once in the spring. So so there's something we're probably going to be thinking about doing, and it's going to be different. We may have pistols, we may have rifles, we may have both rifles and pistols. And so we don't know yet how we're going to do it. So it's something we're thinking about, and we will still take beginners to advanced people to come out because we can work with you. It's not a problem. And if you're a beginner, we'll stage your equipment. If you're advanced, if you're an intermediate shooter, you can have a holster and have a, but the rifle will be staged. You won't be slinging around a rifle. You know what I'm saying? And Strap House, he came out there. What's going on, my man? And we're still waiting on Al to get home. He just chimed in this few minutes ago, and Al asked, how did that shot timer work? And matter of fact, I think this is Al now. Go ahead, Al.
Hey, what's going on, guy?
What's
happening? My main man.
What's happening, my man?
And, oh, good. Hello to everyone out there.
Yeah, I was just showing them the video on the Saber Team Tactical meet and greet day and how much fun we had out there. And you asked about that shot timer. That shot timer worked out very well. I really enjoyed it. It was an amazing piece. I still haven't even used. It is so much that shot timer can do. I haven't even started going into it to figure out all the stuff it does. So what I did out there on that range day, that was just about 20% of what that shot timer can do. You know?
Oh, yeah, I looked it up after we talked on Saturday. I looked it up and was like, yeah, it's on the list.
Yeah.
I'm not a big baller like you. I have to wait till Black Friday.
Come on. No, man. Come on now. You just bought you a new car. Get out of here, man.
I gotta wait till Black Friday.
Yeah, it's a little expensive. The thing comes from UK. They almost overnighted that shot timer to me from the UK. I got it in, I think it was 3 days from DHL. You know what I'm saying? So that's I really didn't have to wait that long. And we see you, Reggie, on Rumble. Thanks for watching the show, and appreciate you. And like I said, big ball.
Another thing, you missed it. You missed the part. We had beginners, and when you said beginner, you got to remember to say that guy never shot a gun before that you was working with. He never shot a gun before.
Yeah, that last guy, when I said beginner, that was his first day ever shooting that gun. And we ran him through all 7 stages. So that tells you the instructors that we have with us that's working with Saber Team Tactical. We have some of the best instructors out there. They make sure everybody's safe conscious. They make sure you understand what you're doing before you actually put that firearm in your hand. And we did that on the fly just that quick, within minutes.
Because when we said beginners, but we thought at least, you know how to load it. He didn't know how to load it. I worked with him at loading it. You worked with him with actual marksmanship. And he was so grateful. He said he was going to sign up. I haven't seen him yet. So, hopefully, maybe the weather breaks or whatever it is that he's waiting for. Or maybe he said he was going to watch. And one of the things, though, Diego, if you're watching, get with us, bro, because we got you. You got to watch his testimony, because you could tell that it was genuine. Everybody said their piece, but you can feel his. It was like, and I was waiting because you are who you are, and everybody who knows you don't play too much. And he said that he felt comfortable in your tutelage. And I was like, really? Okay, because we didn't cut corners, and we didn't make it easier for him just because it was his first time.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? So he saw what everybody else was doing, and you're expected to do the same with the same safety as you mentioned, and take your time. And he got through it, and he loved it, man. His wife was so happy for him, because she said he's been talking about shooting for a longest time, but he's never actually didn't know how to get out there. And we were a conduit for him to at least break the ice and get his first shot down range.
Yeah. So
that's what I wanted, because you cut through it because you're a humble guy, but you did a real service to that guy. You know what I mean? Because he was unsure, and I remember he tried to get back in line after we did a drill. He didn't want to do it, and you said, no, it's your turn. Let's go. And he was,
I don't remember that.
Because, I know, I gotta watch you, because sometimes you go back into G.I. Joe mode, and and you become a drill sergeant. So I had to watch you, and I'll stay close. And he was trying to, I'll do the next one. You're like, no, it's your turn. Let's go.
Right.
And he said, okay.
Yeah, I do get flashbacks every once in a while. On this my old self comes
I watch. I know when it's time to get it going. And before, I don't know if you did it already, but I like to say thank you to WK for coming out and helping out. And I mean, dude, he's an awesome guy. If you ever if you ever run into him, you'll know if you ran into him. I know we got limited things we could say about him, but if you ever run into him, you'll know.
And he was an excellent safety. He ran the clock, he ran the paperwork, and didn't complain.
And he shot. Yeah. He pushed us.
Right.
He pushed us.
Right. Yeah, he was shooting out everybody out there. So our biggest challenge was WK to see where he was hitting at. You know what I'm saying? He was always going first.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And that's a testament in itself right there. You know, not one of those guys that say, okay, let somebody else go first, let me get a chance. He's like, let's do it.
Right.
Let's do it.
Right. So we definitely we have something else like that, WK. We definitely bring you back out to help us out. So you ain't got to worry about that. Yeah. And we'll try to have it on a Sunday if we can, so you can come out there too. On Rumble, Reggie said nice and big ballin'. And we have Strap House said we was nervous at first, but he did well. Oh, he was nervous at first, but he did well for never shooting before. Yes, that's true. And gee, thanks, guys. WK said, gee, thanks, guys. Yeah, well, we mean it, man. I mean, you're an excellent person. And, you know, I really call you a friend and good supporter and all this other good stuff on live air, you know. And you had our back from day one, and you never let off the accelerator. So, you know what I'm saying? We really appreciate that.
If we had 100 more WKs, we could do this full time.
Exactly. Full time.
Yeah, every time we are on, WK is one. If he's not the first, he's one of the first people to sign on.
Now, speaking of that, I want to show you guys something that YouTube is doing to us. You know what I'm saying? And where is that video? I just had the damn video, and now I don't have it. So YouTube sent me a video saying how much they love us and how well we're doing, and oh, that's not it. And how much they appreciate us being what do you want to call it?
Members.
Yeah. Not just members.
Content
creators. That's what they call us. And but you guys just saw what how many viewers we had on YouTube. I'm trying to get this set up, so I'm trying to mince my words at the same time. And so it's very strange that they can tell us one thing, but show us something different. Okay. They sent me this email. This is the first time they ever did this. Last week was our best week. Here's what you got about last week. Okay. Then we go on. Look at that. Over 2.5K tune in to us. Okay. Where was that at? Because we did not see that on that last video. You know what I'm saying? And then these idiots, they said, here's how many people found us. They found one short feed, two YouTube searches, and 3 channel pages. All right. Now we go on. All right. This is what they watch. Some shorts. And look at there. Saber Team Tactical Day. Okay. Out of 2.5, where are the numbers for that? And so we go on.
It's not even in a combination.
No, it's not. It's like they didn't even put 1% of that on there. So
exactly.
And then people just watch. They searched out. We got supposed to have 54 likes and 12 shares. Okay. Now, if I go back to that YouTube page, let me see how many likes. Well, I can't do it while I'm in this mode. Let me see. Can I? Bump. Oh, I got it on another page. I'll look in a minute. And so let me finish this. And so we got here. Look at this. So I took a guess. They said play a game. How many hours did people watch your videos last week? Okay. 14.9 hours. Why is that not even showing in the of how many people should have been watching on the thing? You know?
Right.
So either YouTube is lying or somebody's mentally retarded. Now I go back to I'm gonna show you guys this. You guys probably don't even believe me that YouTube is doing this stuff. So I'm gonna go back and show you this YouTube page, right? Look at there. All right. See how many likes we got? 15.
Right.
So where are the 54 likes? Well, it wasn't here. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube is actually stifling this channel, and it's clear. That's clear as day at what they're actually doing. You know,
right? And they gave us the evidence.
They gave us the evidence.
You know, prior to that video being sent, we kept talking about it. You know, between it's like, dude, what is going on? And as they're saying thank you to us for being content creators, we're looking for the analytics to justify our existence, to say, okay, well, we're building an audience and people like it. The people that we know who like it, we actually know them. We can actually call them. We can go to their social media pages and contact them. We're trying to reach those people we don't know. And this is putting us into, putting weights on us. This is more, okay, well, if you do a little bit more, well, how much more do we have to do in order to break?
Because what we're finding out is Rumble, people can watch Rumble just like YouTube, but a lot of people won't get the app and become a
full member, right?
Yeah, full subscriber. So, but they can, their majority of the people, I'd say about 99% of everybody is subscribers to YouTube. So they'll watch it on YouTube and like, share, and do all the other kind of stuff, but they don't understand the concept. On Rumble, you can actually do the same thing because it's that app. Or they think it's an app, but you can log into Rumble just like you can on YouTube through a Google search. And a lot of people don't understand that concept. You know what I'm saying?
But you also got to remember too, anytime you buy an Android phone, you got YouTube.
Yes, YouTube is already built into it, and Rumble's not built into it. So
exactly, anytime you use Google, you got a YouTube account.
Yes.
So you know that's one of the things, another hurdle that Rumble has to overcome. But you know, even with all that on the table, the numbers that we're seeing still don't justify.
No,
because we know, you and I both know, we've met people out of the blue. They said, "Oh, I watch you guys," and it's like, okay. And then we know we got Reggie, now Strap House. We got WK, you know, Black Chalk when he's not, you know, running through the woods, and you know, guys that we actually know that we can actually reach out to, that we know watch on a regular basis. ID when he's not in the laboratory making music,
right?
You know, even Rick, crazy ass. You know, so we know those guys on a regular basis.
Right.
But we're trying to reach those people we don't know that roll up on us at events and go, yeah, watch it. And it's like, whoa. And they start talking and they got all the nuances and they really, you can tell they really watch. They make the jokes that we make jokes about. They talk about favorite team training. They know the sponsor. And it's like, wow. And then we were baffled the last time, like, well, damn, if we didn't know where are these likes and where are these subscribers and followers and all this other stuff.
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense that YouTube is trying to destroy a page before it even starts because of the content. We are an unusual anomaly. We're two black guys who's talking about the Second Amendment and pro guns and training. And we're not on that Hotep trip, and we're not liberals. You know what I'm saying?
No, and we're not right, and we don't eat the blue dog shit.
No, definitely not. You know, and so they don't know what to do with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So so the only thing they can do is stop us from growing by cutting our numbers down, and they've done it plenty of other times, but this time they've given us the proof to show that they're doing it, and it's there. It really sucks. Thank you, Omar. I know you're laughing at that dude that put up that note, but he can kiss my butt. And so another thing I want to talk about, you guys remember that black dude that went over to North Korea, you know, Can't
Oh,
remember.
that's your buddy.
Yeah, that dude, that Davis dude. So the Army
I
finally,
think his last name is King.
yeah, Travis King or something. I don't know, something. And I call him asshole. And so the Army decided they're gonna court martial him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's gonna be a battalion court martial or a tribunal. Tribunal is when they have the witnesses. I mean he gets judged by his peers and they'll have a jury, and you go through a court martial, you're gonna get convicted. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a formality.
It's just formality. But they have different style. They have a big court martial and they have a little court martial. I've been to a little one, but not a big one. And but the big ones are just like, as you guys saw in that movie, you can't handle the truth. I can't remember that name of that movie. And it's like that. But I've been to a little one where we had the senior NCOs were sitting off on the side. I had to be a witness for a guy, so I had to go in there and you know what I'm saying. So, but kept him from getting messed up. And so they're gonna court martial him. I hope they do it sooner than later. He needs to get 20 years. But
see, another thing that happened with that boy was they found child pornography on his computer.
That's right. They sure did. He was in child pornography. And that's probably what he was doing downrange when he got in that fight with that Korean man. Remember that Korean man didn't want to press charges. I guarantee you he was down there buying an underage child. Guarantee you. And something went down and didn't go right, or the price wasn't right. The guy probably wanted too much money, so he got in the fight. Because remember, that guy did not want to press charges at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
get it was almost like he wanted to let it go. He didn't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I guarantee you that's what it was. They was down there dealing with underage, down there having sex with underage children. You know what I'm saying? And also we had something happen in Maine, guys. We had just on cue. If you guys think about, we just had the Israeli thing going on. Now we just had our first mass shooting in a while. We haven't had one, but this time I call this one a terrorist attack in Maine because the shooter is still not found, and the shooter did not kill themselves, and there's no manifesto. Okay, so I consider this one a terrorist attack, and I think there's going to probably be more coming after this. With the events going on over in the Middle East, we're possibly going to be looking for more terrorist attacks going on in the United States because they're here. If you guys look at the news, you see the Palestinian supporters marching and beating up people all in the streets already. They're already doing it. They're shutting down streets. You drive through, you pull out of your car and you get beat up. Jewish people walking down the street, they get beat down. You know what I'm saying? So it's happening, you know what I'm saying? And if the United States, I can't say what I know, but if the United States get involved in something in the shooting war in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna possibly get hit and involved in a terrorist attack. So only thing I'm telling you guys is to be ready, be vigilant, and have your gear with you. I ain't talking about carry a gun. I ain't talking about having a whole suitcase battle kit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're leaving it in your car. You know what I'm saying? But have a pistol on you, and have some spare magazines, and be ready. And also keep an Israeli bandage and a tourniquet in your pocket just in case you get hit in the main artery. You can stop the bleeding. And it's for you only. Or your loved ones. Don't be trying to treat the terrorists. You know what I'm saying? Let them bleed out. And be very, very. The FBI had warned everybody for terrorist attacks here in the United States. Also, too, stay away from public areas. That concert you wanted to go to, or that you go someplace to. I'm not even going to movies right now. You know what I'm saying? And
if you wait longer, you wait 2 weeks, they're in the damn streaming somewhere.
Yeah, you can watch them at home. I can eat my popcorn and fart on my own couch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going nowhere, and I told all my wife, stay out of public areas. We don't go nowhere, and I don't go down in main city unless I have to get that paycheck. But other than that, I'm not going anywhere. I go to a grocery store, back home, to the track, work out. Just stay out of those areas because they're going to be looking for weak points, and if you get caught up in it, you got to be careful. And also, too, if you get caught up in it and you throw down and you pull that gun, be very careful that these cops are coming for anybody with those guns. And remember, these Palestinians look just like you and I. You know what I'm saying? So they're dark skinned. So if you guys get caught up, you may get gunned down. So be very, very careful. Yes. WK says stay away from malls this shopping season. Yeah, shop at home. This ordered online. Walmart, Amazon, Target, all those places will deliver to you online. Even, you want to buy some power tools, Home Depot and Lowe's, they'll ship to your house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So this stay away from everything because something's going to be a target. And what this guy did, he just pulled out a gun in a soft area and he just laid down hate. You know what I'm saying? And
and you see what state he's in, right?
Yeah, he's in Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the most of the time when you think about Maine, they have very few actual shooting incidents. Like
they have,
it's really barren when it comes to gun violence, quote unquote. But in this case, it was like the right time.
Even their hospitals couldn't even handle the triage. That's tell you they're not even equipped to deal with something like this. This is totally unexpected. That's what this target was picked, and he just went to hate. And the dude didn't even try to cover his face. That's what I'm telling you. This was a terrorist attack. He didn't try to cover his face. He's still on the run. They haven't even caught this dude. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even think he's in Maine. I think he's going to pop up somewhere else. So
if he has the skill set that they alluded to him having,
he's out of
it.
He was in the National Guard or something like that, wasn't he? And
but those are the kind of guys that they dream bigger than what they really are.
Right.
They learn a lot. They pay attention. They talk to people because Secret Service, FBI. They hear a guy like this. He meets him. He'll butter them up so much they start talking.
Right.
Because it's ego.
Right.
He seems like one of those guys that'll stroke somebody's ego enough where they'll share information. And depending on what he's done in the past, he may have other experiences.
Yeah, he's guarantee you this guy's got he had an attack plan, he had an escape plan. He probably didn't they found his car, so he switched cars, and he's not at home, so he had another place he can go hunker down, and so it'll be days before they catch up to this guy unless he makes a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he was not planning on dying there because he wasn't wearing body armor. He wasn't even planning on getting shot. So he just planned on to do his damage and do his stuff and move on. You know what I'm saying? And disappear. He's planning on escaping. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. And like I said, he's probably not in Maine anymore. He's probably he's had over 18 hours right now. This happened at 7 o'clock last night. So it's it's 18 hours he's been on the loose. So
he could be in Texas, he could be in Georgia, he can be anywhere by now.
Right. So if you do see the dude, don't be a hero. Just call 911. Let them deal with that madness. You know what I'm saying? And because it'll be the last thing you do, you pull your gun on him, and the dude gets somehow or another get the drop on you because he's not by himself. You don't know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you can end up losing your life. If you see somebody look like this dude's pictures plastered everywhere, just call 911. Hey, I think I see this dude. He's down here. Let them deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that important. You don't need to be a hero in this one. Now, if you see the guy in action doing some stuff, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just be careful of that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that's happening while we're talking about that, have you guys been paying attention? Ammo shortage has been happening. You know, I wish I had an echo on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an echo on there.
Yeah, my bad.
But if you guys been noticing 5.56 9mm price, some 9mm prices are still good for right now. Palmetto is sold out. They sell out as fast as they do the dailies. So yeah, that's what's happening. So we still got some local stores here, but they're starting to hoard and raise prices.
There you go.
5.56.
That's what I was going to say.
Yep. 5.56. It went to from $8 a box to what is it? $14 a box now, something like that.
Oh yeah, 14. It had gotten down to, like you said, and now it's gone back up, and it's gone up big.
So there,
average price for 223 round per round is almost 60 cents now.
It's 60 cents a round. I've seen some places charging $1. You know what I'm saying? Already they're charging $1. I was scouring through, and that's what I've seen. If you guys haven't gotten ammunition now, you're screwed. You know, unless you're gonna have to break that credit card out and go buy some. You know what I'm saying? But
bend over.
We've been telling you for the last 30 days to get ammunition. Get ammunition. This is coming. This is coming. And the reason why is because a lot of the ammunitions, Lake City they're not selling to the public. Everything's on back order to the public, but they're shipping all their 5.56 over to Israel and 9mm. That's because it's NATO rounds. And Hornady had a fire. They're shut down. And somebody got killed out there in their fire, so they're out of commission for a week. Then we have in the state of Georgia, we have Norma, and so they're trying to pick up the slack and produce ammunition. And the only other thing I can tell you guys is start looking for alternatives and buying ammunition. I wouldn't try to buy it online, because what's going to happen is you can purchase ammo online, but if they sell out and if you're not in that queue, you may not get it for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Here we go right here. WK is saying $24.99 a box of 20 rounds at the local gun shops of 5.56 and 223. $24.99.
Holy moly!
Yeah,
that's crazy. But you know, one of the things you mentioned just a few seconds ago is that it's more us than the industry. Once one person goes in, and locally, in my local area, they sold $5,500, and the store opens at 9.
In one day,
9 to 11. Yep, no, from 9 to 11.
Oh, from 9 to 11 in 3 hours.
In 3 hours, they sold $5,000+ in ammo.
Wow!
In 3 hours, there were people waiting like the old days.
Wow!
People waiting at the door, and you said, with credit cards out and just biting the bullet. And they knew at that, and this is a medium price. This is not even the high end yet. 2 weeks from now, we're gonna go, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, it's gonna be $40 a box. Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna go back to that craziness that we dealt with during the panic. And that's what's happening now. It's a lot of it is us. It's the same. You got all the new people still. These people, they've been around for only 2 years. A lot of new people, and they didn't buy ammo then, and now they're looking at it and they're like, you know what? Let me get it for the next guy. Let me get it before the other guy gets it. And your crazy calibers, like your 44 revolvers, your 44 Magnums, your 357 Magnums, you better get that ammo as soon as you can. If you haven't gotten it already, you're probably not going to get it, because that's going to be put on the back burner. They're already sort of a specialty item now.
22 ammo too. You better jump on that. Yeah,
better jump, because everybody's doing what you and me been saying this for the last 3 years. Get a conversion kit, buy 22s, and people didn't, whether they're doing it or not. But now we're going to see. I guarantee you. I hope this doesn't come true. I hope I'm wrong. we're going to see 10 to 12 cents on 22 ammunition.
Yeah.
That's at least a 4-cent drop. If you go on the internet right now, you're going to find on average between 7 and 8 cents a bullet for 22.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say it, but I'm honest and I'm factual. I can see that going up between 10 and 12 cents within the next 2 weeks.
Yep. I do too. Yeah.
Because everybody's smart. And everybody's like, oh yeah, I got to get a bright idea.
And seeing these stores know you guys are paying for this. You already did it during the pandemic, so now they know this is the prices that we can raise, and they'll still come and buy this stuff. So only thing they do, they'll take half their inventory off the shelf and just act like, well, this is what we got. You know what I'm saying?
And you're going to buy it.
Yeah.
You're going to buy it. So you go to the store and you only see 3 boxes. I'll take those.
Yeah, you'll buy it.
And they'll put another 3 out when you leave.
They sure will. They sure will. And then they'll wait to the sales day. And when the sale days, you're going to see $30 a box, $35 a box. And this is a sale. Because they're going to say, we have to pay the premium to get this, because this is what we got to sell it to you for. And that is a lie.
Dude, think about this. I was just out on the road. Gas prices seemingly are coming down.
Mm-hmm.
Gas prices are going down and ammunition is going up.
Right.
And mind you, with all that, this is what made me, I thought about it. I said, well, gas prices are going down. Ammunition is going up. But we got a beef in the Middle East.
Right.
We kind of getting settled in with Ukraine and Russia. That's kind of like just a regular thing now. So the new issue is the Middle East. That's what oil, most of it. If you don't have much sense, you think all of our oil comes from the Middle East.
Well,
so why wouldn't gas prices be going up?
Because Israel, Iran, Turkey, Hamas, Egypt has nothing to do with our oil market. Now, if we're fighting against Saudi Arabia, that'll be a different story. But
I don't mean that. I'm talking about the actually getting it from there to here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
Well, we got 2 carrier groups over there that's keeping that canal open so they can't block it. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Okay.
And that stops that automatically. Russia is going to block they're in the Black Sea. That's in the southern tip, but we're controlling the upper tip. That's where the oil ships come through. So they can't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they sent them over there.
That's why we got cheaper gas prices right now. Mm-hmm. I got you.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, because that upper part of the river flows right by the top of Iran, and the only thing they got to do is just watch that and make sure Iran don't do anything, and they'll take them out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. I saved on gas this week. That's what Omar said. So, but if you guys also notice that the gun prices have not went up either. You can still buy a pistol between $400 and $600, depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the gun prices are not going up, gas prices not going up, but ammunition prices are going up. And with this shooting that we had in Maine, I guarantee you the White House is already calling for gun control. And I guarantee what the day is, Thursday, Friday, by Monday, they'll be pushing legislation again to push for the ban of the AR-15. Guarantee you.
Yep. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy with that. Yep. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. One of the things you said in reference to the guns and ammunition, this is another thing that, we've heard over and over again. Take away the ammunition, the guns are useless.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, most of the time we have to remind ourselves, these guys are playing the long game. They're not worried about the next 5 years. They're talking about in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we buy ammo in bulk today. And most of us, like you and I got a certain amount of my ammo that's never going to get shot.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain, and I replace it every 2-3 years. But that same amount, about 420, maybe 1,000 rounds, depending on what it is, a mixture of stuff, that's never going to get shot.
Right.
So I'm going to have that. But then I have to be able to go to practice, go to training, go to classes and things like that. So I have other ammunition and I still buy, and I may have to bite the bullet and buy, I don't need to buy for the next 6 months.
Right.
But I may have to buy after 6 months.
Right.
Follow me?
Right.
After those 6 months, and that's what we got to re-up. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for us for me in 6 months to go, you know what, forget this.
Right.
I'm not paying for this.
It'll be.
And now they got you.
Yeah, because it's going to be too expensive for it to afford. Or they're going to try to come up with some type of quirk. They want this national registration. They're going to also try to push a national registration for ammunition, like California is doing, where you are limited to how many boxes of ammunition that you can buy. You see, the ATF is automatically pushing this thing where you cannot even sell firearms without a federal firearms license. That's another thing they're getting ready to try to push. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's infringing on a lot of guys that are currently doing that. You know, I know guys that do videos, right? And they buy a gun, you know, at their own personal expense, or they get the that other pretty much crowdfunding. I can't remember the name of the actual website, but you can go there and they give you a little bit of information, or they'll let you see their videos first. You pay for it, monthly subscription, and these guys are getting money, and they use that money for their channel. But they turn around and they sell those guns to people. They don't sell a gun through an FFL. Most of them are not FFL.
Right.
They buy the gun to do a review, and then they sell it for whoever wants to buy it at a fair price. Right? They're going to take that away. And I mean, and that's not even a guy trying to make a living off it. He's just trying to, you know, buy new devices so that his content is fresh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so he can also get paid for what he's doing. Yeah. Because he has no financial sponsors. And YouTube is taking away your monetization because you're doing gun content. WK. WK said
I just got it on Instagram, but I'll take.
Yeah. He said you need to start reloading now. That's WK.
He's right.
That's a long-standing joke. You know what I'm saying?
Joke. Yeah, he's right. He's right.
Yeah.
But look, back on social media, they banned a video I made of Omar for our event this past weekend.
Oh,
so
wow.
Now they're saying that, I put it up on my stories if anybody wants to look at it. It was a video, and the video that it was a retread. I shot that video 3 years ago. Nope, it was during the pandemic when I shot it. So like 2020, I shot that video. And then I saw it and saw what we were doing. And I said, it's kind of, you know, it got a lot of publicity the first time. So I retreaded it and put a new song on it. And I used one of their songs. And now they're telling me that this goes against the rules or whatever, the guidelines, because it has firearm content.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So everything on my page should be going against the rules. Every picture on that page, except for one, has something to do with firearms.
Now, let me tell you about my page, guys, on Instagram. My page has been deemed as sharing false information. So nobody can tag me. Nobody can, you can't even do a collab with me. You get this huge message.
You can't like anything on your page.
You can't like nothing I do. And so I'm being banned and shadowed. Banned right now for supposed to be, I think they said 60 or 90 days or something like that. I can't remember now. And what got me banned, I shared a photograph of a generator hooked up to an electric plug to charge a Tesla.
Damn.
And they said that goes against their guidelines for sharing false information.
Did you create that? Did you create that?
No.
That's the crazy thing.
No.
You share something that's already out there.
Right.
And they bump you on the head.
Right.
For 90 days. You told me the first time it was 90.
Yeah, it's 90 days. Yeah, 90 days. So 90 days. I was like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. But
that's the same way I felt.
Right. But
hey, we still on Kick.
Oh yeah, let me look. Let me look. Yeah, we still on Kick. Believe it or not, I'm surprised. I'm very, very surprised.
We just having this discussion. I thought about it.
Yeah, still on Kick. We'll probably be kicked off of Kick right after this.
Right, dude. You talking about Skittles? the Skittles crew is over there. I was looking through Kick the other day and was like, what the hell? Wow.
Yeah.
I was looking for content similar to ours, kind of see what was going on, how it's being received.
It's nothing there.
And okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wow.
Yes.
But there's a lot of wild stuff over there. A lot of wild stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because I'm an old man. I'm saying that because it's wild stuff.
Yeah. They let them guys get away with everything there's possible. But as soon as we talk about guns and other stuff. Now, if I had a gun and showed it on this screen right here, we'll probably get shut down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But as long as it's verbiage, we can talk about it and they can't say anything, you know, because it's that gray area, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Kick is also the equivalent of soft porn to OnlyFans.
Yes, it
is. When I was
is.
on there, there's about 4 ladies that only found 4. I didn't go looking too hard, but here we go that hard again. But anyway, I didn't look too hard, and I found 4 different ladies, and they're having like their after party on Kick.
Right.
And they're dressed scantily, you know, breast poking up, real short gym shorts on, and a lot of turning around and a lot of bending over to get things and reaching high to get things in the kitchen.
A lot of suggestions.
And
stuff.
all the comments were nothing but simps. Nothing but guys want to date you. I'm in Colorado and you want to come visit me. I'll pay for everything. I'm like, wow, these are nut jobs. And they have this little ticker at the bottom, and they can actually send money to and $5, $10, $1, whatever it is. And you see the little thing at the bottom just bouncing up and down. I'm like, dude, this is I have to get one of these, man. I'm gonna have to get my own page, bro. I'm sorry, I'm
These chicks make 10 grand a week off of these shows. Off of Twitch. They do the same thing on Twitch, and they do the same thing on Kick and all these other weird channels. And these simps, these guys, instead of watching content like us, they will sit around there and watch these bimbos do this stuff and give these women their hard-earned money, thinking this woman likes them and gonna date them because this woman says hi to them. You know, and these guys, these guys are in their fantasies, man, and they just like, and they, man, come on, sit up here watching that crap, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I flipped through that, and when I saw that, I said, wait till hear from that. I got to tell them this. And it was at least 4 of them. And again, I was just looking for political content, firearms content.
It's not there.
Chit chat, you know, anything. They call it on there, just something like just chatting, right? And that's what these ladies are doing. It's called just chatting. So that's basically like a talking head in the video. In this case, all of them had on, you know, some kind of
2-piece bikinis.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And they reach up, and one was in the kitchen, one was in a room that looked like it had shelves, and they would, let me get that, and they reach out because you know that shows they expose their breast, shows their body line. You know, all these guys are just. I was like, wow, this is crazy. It's funny to me, but at the same time, it's sad because, like you said, this is where our so-called men are. You know, we already battling the battle of if he even wants to be a man.
Right.
Then you got the other ones that when they do decide that they're going to be a man, they do this kind of shit. Like, how does that endear you to anything physical or mental, for that matter?
Yeah.
In the future.
Right.
You know, and mind you, we live in a capitalist country. You make money any way you can, basically, with the you know, as long as it's quote unquote legal.
Right.
But at the same time, when you look at this, and I'm talking about, dude, she had about 500 people on one of them. I think on the highest one is about 500 people. In the middle of the day, it was about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not even the afternoon. That's in the morning. 11 o'clock in the morning, these guys are watching.
So that tells you right there. These guys are watching at work. They're at work watching this. Yeah.
Dude, the one guy said, "You're making me do things at work that I shouldn't be doing." And I was like, "Oh shit, that's crazy!
Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is some
so
dirty.
He's sitting at a desk whacking off somewhere.
Yeah. There's just some dirty, sick dudes going on out here, man. And these dudes need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because if you guys keep playing this game and letting these fools, what's going to happen over there in the Middle East? We get into a shooting war. We don't have troops, guys. We have no second echelon to go in there and defend. Right. Second, we don't have a second wave. The second wave is the draft. And guess what? I hope they start drafting women. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
get them all.
Yeah, get them all. Get these young kids. Get these young weak males. Get these blue-haired chicks, pink-haired chicks. You guys with all these attitudes, you want to be independent, all this stuff. Put you out there and let you go fight. They already getting ready to throw you women in the infantry. Hey, go out there and make it happen now. You know, you say you can do what a man can do. Hey, let's see now, because it's getting ready. Your day is coming. Yeah, I'm too old to get out there. I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
I'm second line. I'm second tier at this point, bro.
Exactly.
I ain't trying to be first line.
Oh no!
Don't hurt my feelings. I can be third if you need me to.
Right.
I'll be third at this juncture. I ain't rolling over nothing, jumping over nothing. Nah, buddy. Yep. I'm not getting wet when I don't have to. I'm not getting cold when I don't have to. And I'm damn sure not sleeping on no floor.
Nope. I got to have a shower. I got to have a air conditioner. And I got to have me some hot chow.
Exactly.
And a bed.
With flavor.
Yeah.
With flavor, too.
Right. Exactly. So keep your eyes peeled, because if it's going to happen, it's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because there's something that's brewing out there, and it's not being talked about, and we know it is. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Omar says in trouble. Yeah. You know, I'd send you a care package. You know, Omar. You know what I'm saying? I'll send you some. I'll send you some Oreo cookies and a card and some slippers. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. We miss you. I'm gonna make a hand. I'm gonna handwrite the card too. I'm gonna make a hand art and crafts.
Right.
A little macaroni on there. A little glue on some macaroni.
Write it in crayon too.
That's right. And then send him the crown. Because he's going to be with the Marines, so he can share them with his friends, and they got a snack.
They're going to be eating them. Oh, my God.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
He got Marine Corps written all over him. So
oh, yeah. Yeah.
He'd be right there with him.
Yeah. Yeah. Have fun, my man, because I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
So we thank you guys for watching the show. Like I said, we're on Twitch. We're on Twitch, Kick, Rumble, and YouTube. And so like the shows on YouTube and Rumble, don't worry about Twitch and Kick. And we just got them for it's other reasons that they're up there. And but like the shows, especially if you haven't watched the Saber Team meet and greet day. Oh, what do you guys think of the video? What did you guys like the video? Did you guys watched it? Give me some feedback on that. You guys not giving me feedback. A few people have, but a lot of you guys haven't said anything. And matter of fact, I'll put the video in the chat so you guys can watch it if you guys haven't watched it. And so there it is.
You did an outstanding job, you know, for a standstill on the tripod for damn near 85% of the day, man. I said, when I saw that stuff, I said, damn, he did a good job.
Yeah, he did excellent job.
A good job.
Yeah. Excellent job.
I was like, wow. I mean, because, you know, he won, you know, Reddy's a running gun guy.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I don't know if you knew that now.
Yeah, he told me. He told me.
He's young still. He's still young. So he put that camera on his shoulder, put it on a gimbal, and he run right along with you. He did a couple videos for me, and I'm like, all right, man, I'm done.
Right.
He's ready to go some more. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So, but he running gun. And when I saw him on that tripod, I was like, okay, let's see how this works out.
Yeah. Well, it's a reason why I wanted it on tripod, because I'm trying to make it easy on myself to edit it. And I told him to shoot everything in order and keep everything down to 30 seconds to a minute. And he did excellent. Okay. And so
it's funny. That's what I'm doing nowadays. I do it in order. Very limited editing. I may have to cut a little bit here and there, but I ain't doing all that splicing and chopping no more.
Well, we had some equipment problems, but we worked through them and actually used the camera itself, and that's why the camera came out so excellent. And we used that Panasonic GH5, and it came out perfect. And and I had the video done Monday night. So it was done Monday night and ready to go. So,
cool.
Yeah, it didn't take me no.
Yeah, check with him, man. Reggie, if you're listening, because I had to say this multiple times to the guy on screen in front of you. He has a gimbal. Let him bring the gimbal.
Oh, I don't want a lot of footage. Just give me highlights. I like the highlights and just let it go at that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Reggie, I got you. I got Reggie. I got the gimbal.
Okay, all right. So we got a class this weekend. We'll be on the range. We got the Stop the Bleed rifle and rifle gear shoot this weekend, and we got some people going to be out there. Reggie's going to be out there too, and there's going to be several different videographers and a photographer coming out there, so it's going to be a lot of footage coming out. So you guys want to come out for that? Like I said, go to the website, sign up for it tonight or tomorrow, and you can come out and get some high-speed medical training. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, and a lot of fun, and there's going to be a couple. My guy and my two guys I'm working with, they said they're coming, and they're raring to go. And then there's some veteran kind of dudes coming out that are. What do you call those people? Adrenaline junkies. They just want to get it popping. And then when he heard about the smoke, I think Sean's watching right now. So he heard that smoke. He was like, "I'm in." And he keeps sending me pictures. He sent me a picture. I think it was Wednesday. No, today's Thursday. So Tuesday or Wednesday. Talking about, is it Saturday yet? It's already packed. Standing by the door.
Oh man, that's funny. All right.
So
yep. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, supporting the show, and we'll see you guys in the range.
See you on the range, guys.